We have a AOD here that a customer purchased from a company. It's supposed to have been a high performance setup. I'll show you what you can mess up if you don't watch your bushing clearance on these. They installed this bushing in the back of this planetary, and this right here, there's a lip right there. There's a thrust bearing that rides in this thing. If you see this inner race on this thrust bearing, how tall it is right here, you have to make sure you press this bushing in deep enough that the bearing does not catch that. The bearing has already been rubbing on that and cut a groove into the bushing. That in turn caused the bearing, because if the bearing isn't laying in here to allow the center to turn freely, you got this large washer right here that goes down in the inside of the direct drum. It rides right against this lip right here. Your snap ring for the drum is right there. This washer was spinning. I don't know if you can see that. It's got metal buildup. That's a chunk of steel on there that will not come off unless you take a little chisel or something and knock it off there. But that starts spinning. The original drum, look down here, this thing is wiped out. That washer rides right here. I had to take a die grinder to grind this outer lip off where it smeared the metal so bad I couldn't even get the springs out of it. Here's the spring. You can kind of see where my Dremel tool was rubbing on the edges of it, but I had to cut that out and then cut it out again more to get the piston out. Well, it ruined the drum. That in turn caused a lot of end play. I don't know if that's why he burned the direct up, but here's third gear. It is trash. They burned it up bad. Also, the excessive end play allowed this planetary to move back into the ring gear assembly. And if you look at this ring gear right here, this ring gear has had metal-to-metal contact with the back of this planetary right here. Now, the planetary is usable, but the ring gear has got a little raised lip on it where it was rubbing on this. This ring gear rides right in here. It shook down in there. You can see it was scraping on there for a long time, and that's what caused all this wear. This guy paid a lot of money for this transmission. I can't believe that the builders didn't know a little bit more about this than they did. And I found some other things in the valve body that are questionable, but got to be careful. Put your bushings in, make sure you got clearance, check them right.